yogis, and welcome to my channel. My name is Miriam, and on this channel we do all things yoga all the time. And today we're taking a fun, beginner-friendly, happy hips and hamstring flow. It's going to be about 15 minutes, so quick and easy just to get some movement and stretch into the legs and hips. You don't need anything today except for a strap, which can just be a necktie, a towel, a scarf, or a yoga strap. Even a belt works. Just make sure it's pretty long. And if you like to have two blocks, you can grab two blocks. Any other props you like to have, maybe put on some music, and let's get right into it. We're going to start today at the top of the mat in a forward fold. Step your feet at least hip width apart, maybe even a little bit wider. Put a deep bend through the knees and just let your head hang heavy here. Bend the knees. Drop the crown of the head towards the floor. You might sway side to side a few times. You can let the hands hang or grab opposite elbows and rock side to side. Gently draw your belly button back towards your spine. See if you can drip the crown closer to the floor now. Grabbing those opposite elbows, switch out the cross of the arms, and maybe take the weight forward and back from the balls of the feet to the heels. Play with your center of gravity here, starting with this really passive stretch through the hamstrings. When you're ready, come back through that central neutral spine. Drop the hands towards the floor. Slide your hands up to the tops of your shins and then push the hands into the shins. You can keep a bend through the knees here or start to lengthen out the legs now as you draw the crown of your head forward. Pull your tailbone back, pull your shoulders away from your ears. Push your shins into your hands and your hands back into your shins. Going to turn on the backs of the legs, draw the belly button in. Inhale here. On your exhale, drip your hands down your legs. Maybe grab the back of the ankles now and pull it in a little closer. Again, you can keep a bend through the knees. Slide the hands back to the shins. Push the hands and the shins together. Lengthen your spine. Pull tailbone back, crown forward. Inhale. Exhale, fold it forward. Draw your chest towards your thighs. Push into the heels. Lengthen the legs just a tiny bit more. Hands come back to the shins. Last one. Inhale. Push the hands and the shins together. Lengthen the spine. Exhale. Slide it down. Pull yourself into that forward fold. And then once more, start to lift up halfway. Take the fingertips to the floor or blocks. Heel toe your feet a little wider apart. Nice long spine here. So you've got to bend through the knees. Toes face out. Heels point in. Inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to start to drop the hips down. Now, if your heels start to lift up, that's your stopping point. So only take your hips as low as your heels and then lift back up and lower. Keep this going with your breath. Just little squat folds here. Lifting and lowering the hips. One more lift and lower. We're going to lower and stay for a moment here in Malasana, in our yogi squat. If your heels are lifted, that's okay. You can keep them lifted. If you want to take them down and you can't get them to the floor, you can always roll up a blanket and place something underneath both heels. Squat down on a blanket or bolster or even little folded up towels. Keep the hands down on the floor, or you can take the hands heart center, push into the palms, and push the knees apart from one another. Pull your tailbone down and the crown of your head up. Steady, focus the gaze, or maybe close the eyes. Take a few breaths here. Breathe into this big opening through the hips. Big inhale. Open mouth, exhale. If your hands are at heart center, lower them back down onto the mat. Lift your hips up just enough to step or slide this left foot to the back of the mat into your lizard lunge. Now first we're just going to drop that left knee down and move the hips around. Maybe circles or rocks back and forth. You can untuck the left toes, finding some movement into the hips here. You can always climb your hands up onto blocks and bring the floor up to you if the floor feels far away or any stress or strain. Okay. Coming back through neutral. This is our inhale here in our low lizard lunge. On your exhale, take it back through a half split. Reach the fingertips forward as you pull this right hip back, pop the right toes up and pull the left hip forward. Inhale to draw yourself forward through to your lizard lunge. Again, drop the hips, lift the chest. Exhale, back through that half split. Keep these rocks going. Inhale forward. Exhale back. As you bring it forward through your lizard lunge, lift the chest, drop the hips. As you take it back through that half split, you can fold the chest inside that right leg. Let's take one more. Forward and back. Then we'll hold here in our half split. Slide your left hand back right in front of the left knee. Start to push into that left hand and open into a little twist. Little half split twist here. Push that left hand down. Reach those right fingertips up. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. On your exhale, unwind through center, back and into your lizard lunge. Plant your hands, tuck those left toes under, pop that left knee up. Start to pull your weight forward, step or slide the left foot in to meet the right and back into your yogi squat here. Maybe you find some movement or stillness through center, hands to heart center. Push the knees wide with the elbows. Breathe. And lower the hands down. We're going same place on the other side. Lift the hips just enough. Step or slide the right foot now to the back of the mat. Lower that right knee down. Move the hips around here. We're going to make circles or back and forth. Notice the breath and breathe space into any tight places you might be finding in the hips. Making your way back through center, drop hips, lift chest, inhale. Exhale back through your half split on the left side this time. Inhales forward, lift the chest, drop the hips. Exhale to pull it back. Keep these going, follow your breath. You might even close the eyes now. Focus on breath and movement, how it feels in your body. And come all the way back forward into your lizard lunge. Oh, actually, let's go back into our half split and take that little twist. So slide the right hand back in front of the right knee. Push into that right hand and sweep the left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Keep pulling that left hip back, pinky toe side of the left foot back, and the right hip forward as you push stronger through the right heel of your hand and reach those left fingertips up. Take a big inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. As you exhale, unwind and then pull yourself back forward into that lizard lunge. Tuck the right toes under, pop that knee up, and again, step or slide yourself back. Last time through your malasana, opening the hips, lift through the crown of the head, pull your tailbone down. Now, Lower the hands. If you lifted them, we're coming down to our seat. So you can either just drop towards the tailbone, round through the upper spine, or any other way you're going to find your way onto your back and squeeze yourself up just into a tiny little ball here for a second, dropping the forehead towards the knees. A few big breaths. Lifting up through the crown of the head. Start to take the knees wide, soles of the feet to touch and turn to face you. So we're coming into our Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet together. You can grab onto the ankles with the hands here and then draw your heart center up. Pull your shoulder blades together. Pull your belly button in and lift through the crown of your head. And then draw your knees and outer thighs closer to the ground. You can stay right here. This might be enough for your inner thighs and hips, or you can start to fold forward, drawing your heart center towards your feet, maybe even using your elbows to push the knees closer down towards the mat. Once you get to that sweet spot, then drop chin towards chest and release the back of your neck, folding all the way in. We're only here for a moment. Take another inhale and exhale. Sweep your way back up through center. If you're folding, close your legs up like a book. Take one hand and then the other behind you. Doesn't matter if the fingertips face you or not. Separate the feet about hip distance apart and windshield wiper the knees side to side. Coming all the way back through center. Take one hand to the back of each thigh and start to roll yourself onto your back. Make sure you take your strap with you so it'll be easily accessible as you find your way down onto your back. Round through the spine, roll all the way down and take your knees up and into your chest here, rocking gently side to side, simply arriving on your back. Coming through neutral. Drop your left foot down to the mat, knee bent, foot planted. Grab the back of the right thigh, extend and bend through that right leg just to start a few times, kicking up through the heel. Roll out your ankle one direction and then the other. Point and flex through the foot and squeeze and release the toes. And then rebend that right knee and grab your strap here. Strap up the right foot and extend the right leg up towards the ceiling. Take that strap around the arch of the foot. Make sure the strap is long enough that you can rest your shoulders onto the mat and the head comfortably onto the mat. So we're not getting any stress or strain through the shoulders or the neck. Just the leg is working. Pull the outer right hip towards the front of the mat and feel the outer or the right side waist lengthen. You can stay right here or you can lengthen out that left leg long as well and flex the left foot. Start to draw the right leg up towards you, pulling the thigh closer towards your torso. Imagine you have balloons in the back of that right thigh, right leg, and you're just breathing space there, creating more length through the hamstrings, the back of the leg. Inhale and exhale. Keeping one hand on either end of that strap, start to lengthen the arms above your head. So you're taking the arms long along the ear line. Keep drawing that right foot. You have to point the toes now probably to keep the strap strapped onto the foot. And then maybe you start to lift head and chest and walk your hands one at a time up the strap. You might release the strap, grab the foot or the shin, and lift head and chest up towards the shin. Long spine, inhale. Exhale and release back down. Rebend that right knee and take this into a half happy baby. You can just hold the strap in the left hand, put it off to the side, flexing that right foot and pulling the right knee down towards the mat. You can keep that left leg longer. If you like to rebend it for your half happy baby, you can rebend the knee and plant the foot down on the floor. Then release the right foot and plant it down onto the mat. Draw the left knee up into your chest. Grab the back of the left thigh. Kick up through that heel a few times, bending and extending the left leg. Then roll out your ankle one direction, then the other. Point and flex that foot. And squeeze and release the toes. Rebend that left knee and strap up your left foot. Now lengthening that leg up towards the ceiling again. Either end of the strap long enough that your shoulders can reach the mat comfortably, neck is comfortable. Pull the outer edge of that left hip towards the front of the mat to lengthen left side waist. Maybe you gently pull on the strap to draw that leg closer up into the chest. And maybe you take the right leg out long on the mat, flexing that right foot as well. Breathing space into the back of the left leg here. Imagining those balloons filling and emptying to create more space in the back of the leg through the hamstring. Then drawing that strap above the head, one hand on either end of the strap, or you can interlace the hands, pull the strap above your head. Keep drawing the arms by the ear line, inhale. Then start to walk your hands up the strap, or maybe you grab the ankle, shin, or foot, and draw that leg closer up towards you, lengthening your heart up towards your shin, up towards your knee, long spine, big breaths through that leg. And start to release head and chest back down. Rebend that left knee. Take the strap away and turn this into a half happy baby on the left side. Flexing the left foot, draw the knee down. And this right leg can stay straight, or you can always bend it and plant the foot back down. Start to release your left leg from that half happy baby. Pull the right knee in and find a full happy baby. Both legs here, or just take the knees wide towards the armpits. You can rock side to side here by pulling on one foot and then the other. Breathing space into the hips. And start to release your happy baby. Draw your knees up into your chest. Squeeze yourself into the tightest little ball that you can. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Lower everything down to the mat into your final rest here. Just a moment of Shavasana. Smooth the forehead. Close the eyes. Steady the breath. Release all the work and tension. Let your body relax and sink in. You are welcome to stay in your Shavasana as long as you like. If you're ready to come out of it and join me, start to bend your left knee, roll over to your right side, and lift yourself up into a seated position. Hands to heart center. Release, practice with a deep breath in the nose and out the mouth. Take a deep inhale. Sigh it out. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe and leave me a comment, letting me know what you liked and what you want to see more of. Thank you so much and have a beautiful rest of your day.